What is going on, everybody? My name is Deluxe, and I'm here with a Gears of War Ultimate Edition competitive map breakdown. Today's map is Clocktower, which was first released in Gears of War 1 and has made its presence felt in every Gears of War competitive title that the map was available in. So this video is really intended for those who are trying to break into Gears of War competitive, or those who are just trying to follow along with Gears of War competitive and are not quite sure about the map callouts or weapon placement. So I'm going to start out by kicking it off with some power weapon placement first. Then we'll go into the live video and show you some of the call-out spots. So without further ado, here we go. Clocktower, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Okay, so Clocktower features a sniper up top and a boom shot down low. The boom shot is located right in the back of this truck right here, okay? You're going to have to hop over the cover on this side or this side, and that'll get you to the boom shot. Of course, you'll need support from your teammates because at the beginning of the round, everybody's alive. There's a lot of team firing going on, and it's kind of hard to pick up just running in there by yourself. Same thing goes for the sniper rifle, which is located up top in this back alley, okay? It's very hard to pick this up right in the beginning of the map, right in the beginning of the round. You got a lot of team firing going on, a lot of support going on. So in the beginning, you're going to play this cautiously usually and try to pick it up at a later point in the map. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it off with some of the live video and show you some of the call-out spots. Alright, here we go. It's just me playing the game, so not going to see any of me killing anybody or playing against any teammates. So here we go. I'm running upstairs right now. We're going to go to the first call-out spot, which is going to be the host spot. Okay, I'm going to pause the video right here. This is called the host spot. The reason it's called host spot is because back in Gears of War 1, when the game was first competitive, before there was dedicated servers, whoever hosted the game had a significant advantage in their shots over everybody else. So their shots did more damage and a lot more damage, let's just say that much. So in the host spot, basically, you're going to have a bunch of guys usually on the other side of this cover from the other team, maybe one downstairs as well, and you're going to be in a battle of lancers and pistols, and basically you're going to try and see who can get the first down and who can get the first kill and then really push the other team off this top side. So this is the host spot. Like I said, again, your job will be to lancer over straight ahead of you, as well as the other sides of the map, and then even down low you'll see you'll have a teammate sometimes go down there towards boom shot, or you want to lancer the guy on that side of the truck. So that's the host spot, and moving on to the next spot, I believe, here in 1 second. We're going to be moving on right here. Okay, I'm going to pause it. Right here, it's called sandbag, or people call it secondary. So sandbag, obviously, for reasons because there's a sandbag right there on the cover. Secondary is just another call out we have for basically the second guy against that long wall. This guy has the job of lancering across the way as well at the other opponents. And also, if there's a guy in front of him on that sandbag, he'll have the job of watching him as well. So this spot is good, but I will say you can get down from this spot from where I'm looking right now. There's going to be a guy over there on that wall, and he'll be able to down you from this spot if you're not careful or constantly moving back and forth up and down that wall. So you got to be very careful in the secondary. Like you see here, lots of lancer angles, lots of ways to down people and shoot people. And basically, if you get it down, usually that guy on the sandbag or secondary, he's going to be the guy to push across and kill the guy on the other team for you, get your team ahead. Moving along, this is the back pillar, for reasons obviously because you're on the back pillar of the map here. Okay, you have a couple of things to watch here. You have the sniper lane, which is going to be to your right side right now, right along this area over here, okay? And then you have, obviously, host spot on their side and sandbag on their side. You can lancer any of these angles, and really your job is to kind of watch all of them and see where you can do the most damage and help your teammates out the best. You're kind of protected back here. They're not usually... If they push you, it's usually because they got a guy down or they're a man up and they're going to push you back here. But generally speaking, you're pretty safe from getting down back here unless you're sticking yourself out there. So let's kick off some more video here and hit play. And let's go. And there you go. You see Lantern down towards Sniper there. Lantern down all those angles. I'm going to move some of this for you. Hold on. Alright, so now I'm up. I'm going to pause the video yet again. Where you're at now, this is called, what we call it, mid-pillar. I call it mid-pillar. I'm sure everybody calls it maybe something different, but mid-pillar sounds about right. Here, you're going to be able, like you've just seen, to get that angle on the host spot. So if you move up here, usually the first thing you're doing when you move to this pillar is you're lancering the guy on the host spot over here, or any guys on the secondary. You have the angle on them, which you can basically down them instantly. And if they do try to roll backwards down these stairs, which will happen very often, your guy in host spot, who's usually the host of the game, well, that doesn't really matter now, he'll be able to down them as they're rolling backwards, and your team will be able to push across here and just, overtake the top side. So this is a very important spot. It's a very risky spot as well, though, because these guys on the wall over there can lancer you as well. So this guy right over here in the host spot, once he sees you move up, usually he's going to call out that you're here, and you're going to start getting bombarded, all over you here, all over your face, all over your body, on the bottom here, around the side. You're probably going to be, maybe dead. But anyway, that's the mid pillar there. When you get an advantage over them, again, you want to move up here, you want to take control. This is where you're going to usually go. And that's pretty much that for the mid pillar. Moving along. Alright, back on the sandbag for some reason. Alright, next spot I'm going to go to, I'm not going to really show you much about it. This is the jail. It's called the jail because you can see right there, there's kind of like jail bars up there. But if you hear a call out sometimes in a stream or in your competitive match that he's in jail, that's what they're talking about, this little area right inside there. It's really, sometimes somebody will sit back on the back pillar of jail instead of here, and then be lancering and supporting his teammates there as well. But just for the call-out purpose, that's the jail. So, again, just to go over everything real quick. What I just showed you, we have the host spot, which is right here along this wall. Secondary or sandbag, which I call it sometimes, right along this wall here. And then back pillar, right here. And then we say back of jail is what I say for the jail. If you're taking cover on the back of that wall, and you're going to be lancering for your teammates. So those are the top spot callouts. Like I said, you're going to play, basically, it's going to be a Lancer pistol war between both teams at the beginning of the map. You're going to see who gets the first down and get the first kill. Pistols are very important now, more than ever, because they're very strong in this game, and you have the ability to pop somebody's head from across this cover. So once you get somebody down over here, or pop somebody's head, usually your team will push across here, push topside, and take control of topside, probably grab sniper even, and it's really hard to break this fortification here once that happens. The only way to break that, well, not the only way to break that, but one of the best ways to break that fortification up top is to grab grenades, which are downstairs located in this cover down here. Okay, you grab grenades out of this cover, and usually you're going to either A, throw them over the side here. Well, actually not that side, but if you're spawning on this side, you're going to throw them over this side here at the other team, or just bring grenades upstairs and use those to retake the top side. That's usually the best way to retake top side. Like I said, boom shot's a risky play here because they can all look over the edge here and kind of take you down, and you won't be able probably to escape with the boom shot intact. I'm not going to show you the grenades, unfortunately. The video did get cut short, so I'm not going to be able to show you grenades today, but basically I've told you where they were laid out. They're downstairs over that cover, and then how to use them as far as competitive play. If you do get trapped, and you get on if you get in a 1v4 or 1v3 on this map, it's very hard to clutch it out, especially with not really being able to pick up boom shot probably. And then you're going to probably end up in this spot right over here, which is the spawn area with a hammer burst back here. This is kind of where everybody goes when they're the last one alive, to try and clutch it out. It doesn't really happen often, but if you do get in trouble and you're the last one alive and you have 3 to 4 members of the team alive, you might want to head back here and just see what you can do. So that is Clocktower competitive breakdown. I know it was short, guys. I'm sorry. I'll try to make these videos longer in the future. Try to give you a little more in-depth things, but this is just a basic breakdown for you. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, just please hit me up on here. Comment if you like. Follow me, subscribe, all that good stuff. My name is Deluxe. Once again, I appreciate it. Signing out for Gears of War Ultimate Edition competitive map breakdown.